Welcome back to what was supposed to be a 4-day road trip down to Southend-on-Sea. The video you're about to watch, unfortunately, skips about 24 hours in our journey because I had a hard drive failure on the road. I took my laptop, took a hard drive, tried to transfer the footage while I was on the road, and it wasn't successful. A hard drive failed on me. So the second day of this trip, the day after, the week before the video you've just watched last week when I was disturbed in the middle of the night by the boy racers, that day after, we've sadly lost. For the time being, it's currently at a data recovery company trying to get back the data because I'd love to show you that vlog one day. The first camp with me and my dad in this new van. It's slowly turning into as mysterious as Uncle Bryn's fishing trip. So in this video, you'll join us on the third and final day of what was supposed to be a 4-day trip. But as you'll find out towards the end of this video, after the vlog, I'll explain to you what went wrong at my very first pub stopover. It was the worst camping experience I've ever had, but more to come towards the end of the video. But let's roll that third day with me and my dad.
I don't fancy any breakfast.
No? You feel too rough?
Just a cup of tea, do me.
So give us a more in-depth explanation then about the quality of your night's sleep.
It wasn't very warm, cold, and that was it. That was it really.
Okay, fair enough. Welcome back. You join us in on the outskirts of a village called Shepreth at a frosty little park up. I've got some frost on the ground this morning. And yeah, today we go and explore the coastal town, is it Dad? Town?
Yeah.
Of Southend-on-Sea. Just getting ourselves ready this morning. Yeah, the elixir of life. This should hopefully make you feel a little bit better. Just push that to the side a minute.
That's it, so.
Isn't that a lovely view in the morning? Sun coming through the trees. Here, hot water for you.
That's my kettle, isn't it?
No. Well, we're going to have some breakfast here this morning, but neither of us are really feeling up to it, if I'm honest. I didn't sleep very well because it was too warm. I don't know what's worse, too warm or too cold. I think instantly you think being too cold is worse, but being too warm, you get a stuffy head and yeah, there's no chance of sleeping, no matter how much you get the covers off. But it was comfortable last night, just didn't get a great night's sleep, which is now the second night in a row that I haven't really slept that well. Let's hit the road, baby. Van upgrade time. And this is where I need to say a huge thanks to Renogy for sending me through their brand new 40 amp DC to DC charger along with their BT2, well I said that right, bit of a mouthful, BT2, how many times can you say that? Bluetooth module to go with the DC to DC charger so I can remotely monitor how much charge is going to the leisure battery. We're going to be installing this underneath the passenger seat today. There's also wiring underneath the van to go to the leisure battery, so when I'm running the vehicle and when I'm driving down to a location, I haven't got to always worry about the solar charge, in which, to be honest, 200 watts doesn't really cut it, especially in the UK. So this is going to be a major upgrade, bringing roughly about 450 watts into the battery while the engine's running. Bloody hell, that seat base is flipping heavy.
Thankfully, I had the help of my good friend Dave outdoors with me for this upgrade, and it was nice to see that Renogy provide a really simple and easy to follow instruction manual. We had it installed and ready to test in no time.
Right, we have her all wired up. We've got all the wires neatly as we can now, routing underneath the live, and we've got the negatives in. We've got a positive connection with the green light on the unit, and we've selected the battery mode to lithium Now I just need to fire her up. Oh yeah, baby! Over 500 watts charging, and that's while idling. Seat's back on. DC to DC charger is now installed underneath the seat. A big shout out to Renogy for sponsoring today's video, and I'll leave a link to their 40 amp charger in the video description, and also a big thank you to Dave for helping me install it. Now back to the video. Well, we're here. We made it. High five.
Brilliant.
Let's see how much this parking's going to be, shall we?
Yeah.
1 hour, £3. I think an hour will do us, I think. I'll tell you what, you're just in time as well, look. Quick, you better get back to your van, quick. Oh, quick. Quick, he's here.
Whoa, you nearly caught with it.
Just in time. So this, ladies and gents, is the seafront, would you call it? The seafront of Southend-on-Sea. Someone hasn't been so lucky over there.
Last time I came here was about...
Someone's been caught. Oh well. When was the last time you came?
50 years ago.
50 years ago?
Yeah, 50 years ago.
We got ice cream, rock, fudge, hats, and of course, fancy goods. Extra fancy.
There you go.
Tide's out, I think.
In the world.
Wow, that is a long pier, isn't it?
Hey?
Longest pier in the world?
Yep. It got burnt down as well at one time.
Ah. I don't really know much about Southend-on-Sea, if I'm honest. See, the way I do these videos is I'm just trying to get you out the wind. I'll rock up to a place and I'll just give you my first impression of it. I don't really do much prior research. Would you like that though? Leave a comment below. Do you prefer something a little bit more professional? A little bit more scripted, should we say? Or shall I just say it as I see it? Right, I think it's time for some lunch. Let's get some fish and chips. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you. Oh, it's nice to have the sun on your face, isn't it?
Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? No.
You could do with a pair of sunglasses, really. Well, I did something I don't normally do. I've gone for a kid's portion of cod and chips. They asked the lady, I said, have you got to be a kid to get the kid's portion? Do you remember that? I don't know if you've ever seen it. There was a Ricky Gervais sketch where he went into a cafe with a kid and brought him a meal and then brought the same meal for him. But they said because he wasn't a child. Yeah. I wasn't going to go that far today. But no, kids' portion of cod and chips. Comes with a free fruit shoot, so that's a win. What have you gone for?
Chocolate, hot chocolate, and I'm going to have a burger. I haven't had a burger in months. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, mate. Well, that was Pebbles 1 in Southend-on-Sea. Nice portion of chips. And just standing here, just realised there's a lot of fish and chips in there in Southend.
Yes.
We got 1, 2, 3 behind us. Did you say there was another one somewhere?
Yeah, it's about 15 on.
Used to play here?
No, I remember it now.
Oh, like all the funfair there?
Yeah, but that wasn't all there though.
Oh, okay.
It was a big, small little lake. It's only about, what, a foot deep.
Right.
We had little paddling boats.
Okay.
And
was there a couple of rides
the
there?
The big boat was there, the Golden Hind was there as well, they go on the big boat.
Yeah. Oh wow, they got like a little roller coaster here. Well, I say little, it's quite big really.
They've got one, they can't be arguing.
Off they go, look, off they go. Should we watch them?
Yeah.
Right, come on, that's making me feel sick, watch that. Oh. Hello mate, how you doing? What we got? Let's have a look. Donuts. That's brilliant, mate. Thank you very much. Cheers. You too, mate. I'll tell you what, considering it's like middle of the winter, nearly freezing temperatures, it is busy. Oh, they look happy, don't they? Listen to that 1,000 times a day. Has it been nice for you coming back to your childhood?
Really good. I'm glad I did it
playground?
one more time.
Yeah. Apologies about the wind as well. The wind's quite high today.
Thank you.
So that there then, that what looks like a clock tower, that was called the what, sorry?
The what you say?
That over there, what was it called?
Yeah, the Cursal.
The Cursal.
Yeah. I remember going with my dad's dad. My dad's 92 now.
Yeah.
I remember going with his dad.
Okay.
In that place there.
Called the Cursal.
An old-fashioned car, Model 4T, and had a big film in front of us, the track. We steer it, and like the first video games them days.
Oh right, okay.
You know.
Wow.
It's a real car.
Yeah, yeah. So this is the Cursal, the old attraction location of Southend-on-Sea. Now, bit of wreck and ruin now, isn't it? Though. Did the front of it look the same?
Yeah.
Yeah. The same colours, everything.
Yeah, magic place.
Okay, let's hit the road. Let's get in the vans and. Might stop off at a place along the way. Oxford's about 2 hours and a bit, I think, from here. So if we've got anywhere nice to stop along the way, then we will. But for now, let's put the miles on.
In 200 yards,
Look at that!
Take the fourth exit onto the M25 slip road to Heathrow Airport.
Did you catch that? Just pulled into a Services, not far from Watford. £1.69 a litre for diesel. 30p more a litre than Shrewsbury. What on earth are they thinking? You're only buying that if you're in the you know what, aren't you? You're not going there as your regular fill up. £1.69. What was that, a BP garage? Pretty sure it was a BP garage. £1.69. Robin. Oh. I hate this country sometimes. Anyway, we're about an hour now away from the Talk House in Oxford. I'm looking forward to getting there actually, having a little rest before this evening's dinner appointment at 6 o'clock with my dad. And just having a couple of seconds just to kind of chill, go and have some nice dinner and have a nice quiet night in their car park. That'd be nice. How the hell are we gonna get out of here? No chance. Is this what people down south have to live with all the time? Traffic in that direction, going nowhere. No one in this lane is letting me through, although they're not going anywhere in that direction, so they could let me through. But and you got people beeping, you got shouting, screaming. What a horrible place to live. It's chaos, absolute chaos, absolute flipping chaos. Right, we're out. Look at that. My God. Oh, I'm so glad I don't live anywhere near London. This is horrible, horrible. Well, we're not far away now, 20 odd minutes or so, and the sun is starting to set. And I've got a bit of a dilemma on my hands because every single fuel station I've seen for the past 40 miles is charging more than £1.50 a litre for diesel, and I'll be damned if I pay that. And at the moment I've got between quarter and half of a tank of fuel, and I don't know how much fuel is required in the tank for the diesel here to work. So I'm going to make a choice. Do I get stung by a petrol station, increase the profits of these huge massive fuel companies even more with my small contribution of an extra few pence, or do I potentially risk having a colder night tonight? We'll see. Well, the sun is well and truly dipping now. Apparently, our park up this evening, our pub stop, is just up here on the left, called the Talk House.
Your
There's the
destination
talk
is on the
house.
left.
There we go. And we've got another motorhome there, which is good. Well, we are here and we are in, but we are on the wonk a little bit. I think one of the leveling blocks is going to be needed on the front right wheel, I think. And here he is. Better late than never. Might have the same problem with the lights there. Remember last night? Each other's remote controls was controlling each other's lights.
God, that's the most boring journey I've ever had.
Yeah, that was crap. That was crap roads. M25 is nightmare road.
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Yeah.
Everything that was bad.
Yeah, that
I
was
think, what
bad,
am I doing here?
Do you want to stay where you are? Or
Yeah,
do you want to
for
move?
the time being.
For the time being, okay.
Then I'm moving
Well,
up there.
our booking's for 6 o'clock, so I think I'm going to go in and just change our booking to past, just so we've got a bit of time just to chill out for a little bit before we go in and have some food. So I think we'll get by with just using the one shop tonight, I think. Feels a bit safer and more secure when you're allowed to be where you are, as opposed to trying to wing it in some dodgy park up. Right. Okay. Let's see if we can level her out a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. That's where we need to be. Double check. Oh, we're at our home for the night. Thankfully, final. God, horrible drive. Horrible drive. I think I'm going to pop in, let them know we're here, tell them to change our booking to 6:30 if possible, and then come back in the van, chill out for a little bit, pop the heater on, get the bed ready, so as soon as we've finished in there, we can come back and whack our heads on the pillows. And then we'll see how this pub stop is. We have got another motorhome over there, an A-class motorhome, a posh one nonetheless. So it looks like they're staying here tonight as well. I've just been in to say hello. They're dog friendly, which is really nice, so we can take Mika in with us, and they've changed our booking to 6:30. But for now, slippers are on, heater's on, and I am chilling the F out for a little bit because that drive was absolutely brutal. And before I leave this van, I'm going to get that bed properly set up because I am absolutely knackered at the moment. 2 nights of not very good sleep. Last night involved me having the heating on too high, so I was too hot. And then the previous night, well, if you've watched this little mini series so far, you'll know what happened. Do you want me to try my lights now?
The lights are off.
Your lights are off? Oh, double it off, yeah. Okay, I'm going to turn my lights off, and you tell me if your lights go on.
Alright.
I've just turned them off.
No, nothing's going on.
I've just turned them back on again.
Nothing's happened.
Good, good, good. You can have a good night's sleep tonight. We haven't got to play rock, paper, scissors again. I'll see you at 6:30.
Alright, okay.
Get your best suit and tie on, alright?
Oh, Brendan, oh dear.
I'll see you soon.
Okay.
Alright. He's as knackered as me. Oh, I don't know if you can tell it in the eyes.
It's a chilly one, folks.
It is. Let's get in the warm.
Yeah.
Tired?
Yeah, I am tired.
Yeah.
The road we've just taken, the route, it's going to be the most boring route I've ever taken in my life. Traffic jams,
Yeah.
grey roads, green fields, puddles,
Yeah.
bumps all over the place.
Yeah.
Oh, it's two and a half hours in.
That services that went to, that you couldn't find the entrance to. What a nightmare.
I know.
What a
Tell
nightmare.
me about it.
What was it called?
The council workers in this country need sort themselves out.
They'd sort themselves out, yeah. What was it called? Sidcup or something?
I don't know what it was
Was
called.
it Sidcup?
Oh, it's crazy. Crazy it was.
I think we're going to go just for a mains tonight. So what we got? In-house seasoned ground steak burger, mature cheddar, bacon jam. Yes, yes. That's what I'm having.
Can I grab you guys something straight?
Yes, please, if you don't mind. Yeah, what have you got? Have you got any J2Os?
Yeah, I've got the normal 3. Apple, mango, orange and passion fruit, apple and raspberry.
Apple and raspberry, please,
Yeah.
for me.
And nugget tea, please.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Yeah, Southend today, really good. Brought back lots of memories.
Yeah.
Ron took a picture of me. I'm going to put it on Facebook soon about me. In the background, there's a foreground, shall I say. It's the pier, the world's longest pier.
Yeah. Is that true, by the way? The world's longest pier?
And it burnt down as well.
What was the cause of the fire?
Don't know, but I asked the lady in the shop. She said, "I won't remember that fire." They rebuilt it all. I've never seen so many fish and chip shops there as well. Yeah. Everywhere. Look,
Do we count 15?
Oh, at least
More than 15.
At least.
Oh, thank you very much.
Wow, look at that.
Wow. Thank you. Looks nice. Yeah, I tell you what, that's not a bad looking burger, that.
Not bad. It's about 3 in 1, that is.
Well, cheers with your cup of tea.
Build all these modular units.
Here's to a good trip.
Okay.
Right, let's have a look here. Oh, look at that. Got some bacon jam on there. Right, let's give this burger a bite.
Is that
Is it good, is it? Right, I'm just I'm going to go for it. Ooh, look at that sauce on it. Nice. Right, here we go.
It's going to cost a grand.
It's better.
Yeah.
It's 3 days.
But then it's going to...
It maybe. And I bet you can't get
And that was the last clip I filmed of that trip. What happened that night was the worst camping experience I've ever had. Let me give you a brief timeline. About 11:30 at night, after setting the bed up behind me and getting my head down, I probably got about half hour's sleep after tossing and turning for a little bit, and I felt the need to go. The pub had since closed. I had no available toilet to go to, and the only option was to use the portable Trillino toilet underneath there. Let me tell you, it had the best product test it could ever have. After 6 bouts of you-know-what, of repeatedly getting back into bed, getting out of bed, getting back into bed again, coming back out again, it was, as I can only describe, a nightmare. Then it got to 2 o'clock in the morning where I decided that it's game over. I've got to go home. This isn't letting up. I cannot wait till the morning before travelling back home to use a proper toilet. So I got in the van, left my dad in that car park, didn't want to wake him up because it was the middle of the night, and I travelled back home. I was being sick on the motorway. I had to pull over on the M42 or the M40, can't remember which one it was now. Open the side door, throw up on the side. It was rough. And yes, I probably didn't dispose of certain bags of things in the appropriate manner that would be accustomed to a van life camper. But in an emergency situation like that, I would have rather to have disposed of bags on the side of the motorway than to ruin my camper van. Now, what was the culprit? Well, on the journey, I purchased various different pieces of food, and I noticed when I got back and when I tried to figure out what on earth went wrong, it ended up being the fridge. The thermostat on the fridge wasn't operating properly, which meant that the compressor wasn't kicking at the right times and the fridge wasn't as cool as it should have been, and it was getting outside the safety zone for food storage. Now, although SMAD, the manufacturers of that fridge, had sponsored the channel when we installed it, that cannot prevent me from being totally open and honest with you guys about a product that I've been sent to test. So the first fridge that they sent me had failed. Thankfully, their after sales team have been absolutely fantastic, but I have mentioned to them that I have to be completely honest about anything that's sent to me. Just because someone sponsors the channel doesn't mean that if that product goes kaput, I can't talk about it. And I just want to clarify as well that the food from the pub had nothing to do with the food poisoning. They hosted us brilliantly. Lovely little pub, the Talk House just outside Oxford. You can stay in their car park if you buy a meal, of course. I found it on the app Brit Stop. So if you haven't already got that, go and download that. If you've got a camper van or motorhome, you can normally find little pub stops along your journey where you can stop at as long as you're a patron and buy some food and drink, etc. Hopefully, fingers crossed, the data recovery company that are currently dealing with the hard drive that went kaput can recover that second day of the camp, and we'll finally find out what happened on Uncle Brent's fishing trip. But thank you ever so much for watching. I'm feeling much better now. I can't wait for the next trip. I think we'll be making some amendments on this van before we go on our next big adventure. But for now, I'll see you guys in the next one.